Chapter 8. 2 more golden tickets found. Here evening, Mr. Bucket's newspaper announced the printing of not only the third golden tickets, but the fourth as well. 2 golden tickets found today screened the headlines. Only one more left. All right, said Grandpa Joe, when the whole family was gathered in the old people's room after supper. Let's hear who found them. The third tickets, with Mrs. Bucket holding the newspaper up close to his face because his eyes were bad and he couldn't afford glasses. The third ticket was found by a Mrs. Violet Beauregard. There was great excitement in the Beauregard household when our reporter arrived to interview the lucky young lady. Comers were clicking and fireballs were flashing and people were pushing in and jostling and trying to get a bit closer to the famous girl, and the famous girl was standing on a chair in the living room, waving the golden tickets made at arms. Left us third, she was flagging a taxi. She was taking very fast and very loudly to everyone, but it was not easy to hear all that she said because she was chewing so furiously upon a pieces of gum at the same time. I'm a gum chewer. Normally, she shouted, but when I heard about this ticket scenes of Mr. Wonka's, I let off the gum and switched to candy bars in the hope of striking lucky. Now, of course, I'm right back on gum. I just adore gum. I can do without it. I munch it all day long, except for a few minutes at midnight when I take it out and stick it behind my ear of self-keeping. To tell you the honest truth, I simply wouldn't feel comfortable if I didn't have that little wedge of gum to chew on every moment of the day. I really wanted. My mother says it's not ladylike and it looked ugly to see a girl's jaws growing up and down like mine do all the time, but I don't agree. And who's she to criticize it anyway? Girls, if you ask me, I'd say that their jaws are growing up and down almost as much as mine are, just for yelling at me every minute of the day. Now, Violet, Mrs. Beauregard sat for a far corner of the room, where she was standing on the piano to avoid being trampled by the mob. "All right, mother, keep your hair on," Mrs. Beauregard shouted. "And now," she went on, turned to the reports again, "it may interest you to know that this pieces of gum I'm chewing right at this moment is one I've been working on for over 3 months. Solid last a record that is beaten the record held by my best friend, Mrs. Cornelia Peace the Merle. And was she mad? Is my most treasured possession now. These pieces of gum is a nice. I just stick up on the end of a bedpost, and it's good as heavy in the mornings. A bit hard at first, maybe, but it soon softens up again after I've given it a few good chews. Before I start chewing for the word record, I used to change my piece of gum once a day. I used to do it in our elevator on the way home from school. Why the elevator? Because I like sticking the woolly piece that I'd just finished with onto one of the elevator buttons. Then the next person who come along and presses the button gum, my old gum wonder, and our list or her finger. Hey, and what a rocket they kick up some of them. You get the best result with women who have expensive gloves on. Oh yes, I'm sure to be going to Mr. Wonka's factory, and I understand that after Waters, he's going to give me enough gum to last me for the rest of my whole life. Repeat her red. Beastly girl, said Grandma Josephine. This be careful, said Grandma Georgina. She'll come to us sticky and one day, chewing all that gum. You see if she doesn't. And who got the first golden tickets? Daddy, Charlie asked. Now, let me see, said Mr. Bucket, peering at the newspaper again. Ha, here we are. The first golden tickets, he read, was found by a boy called Mike TV. Another bad lad. I'll be bound. Murdered Grandma Josephine. Don't interrupt, Grandma, said Mr. Bucket. The TV household, said Mr. Bucket, got into with his reading. Was crying like all the others, with excited visitors. When our reports arrived, but young Miles TV, the lucky winner, said extremely annoyed by the whole business. Can you foresee I'm watching television? He said angry. I wish you wanted interrupt. The 9-year-old boy was stood before an enormous television set, with his eyes glued to the screen, and he was watching a film in which one bunch of gangsters was shooting up another bunch of gangsters with machine guns. Miles TV himself had no less hand than 18 toy pistols of various sizes hanging from belts around his body, and every now and again he would leap up into the air and fire off half a dozen rounds from the one of another of these weapons. Quiet, he shouted when someone tried to ask him a question. Didn't I tell you not to interrupt? This shows an absolute response is terrific. I watch it every day. I watch all of them every day, even the crown ones, where there's no shouting. I like the gangsters best. They're terrific. Those gangsters, especially when they start bumping each other through of land, or flashing their old detectors, or giving each other the 1, 2, 3 with their knuckle dusters. Oh boy, what wouldn't I give you to be doing that myself? Is their life, I tell you, is terrific. That's quite enough. Snapped Grandma Georgina. I can't bear to listen to it. Normie, said Grandma Georgina, do our children behave like this nowadays? Like this? Bears we've been hearing about? Of course not, said Mr. Bucket, smiled at the old lady in the bed. Said some do, of course, in fact, quite a lot of them do, but no all. And now there's only one ticket left, said Grandpa Georgie. Quite so, sniffed Grandma Georgina, and just as sure as I'll be having cabbage soup for supper tomorrow, the ticket will go to some nasty little bastard who doesn't Dessert is